Dixon. I'm the Drum My Life prison wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice, hoping, because you got to hold your breath for justice, girl. To see justice before all fades to black. Yes, hissy a girl Cadillac. Anyways, guys, I'm coming through today, May 27, 2024. I just came through to record a video. Y'all, I'm in Florida and it is hot. Yes, I have to use my rapper voice. It's hot. So that is the reason why I got my car running, which I'm sure you can hear in the background. And I hate when there's background noise, but I can't cut it off. I already cut my air down because if I had my air cut up to where it needed to be, then you would hear that too. But I'm trying to make it as quiet as possible. But anyways, I was up. I was working on a logo. Thank you, Lord. I am being sent more work to send me into to lead me down the correct path. Y'all know God will lead you to where you need to be. Cadillac, felt like my GPS been all the way off. Girl, early 40s, and I truly don't feel like I'm where I am supposed to be. I'm definitely not where I envisioned to be by 40. Girl, goodbye. Even by 30. 30, I thought that I would hit, you know, decent. And then by 40, you're just going to be even more better off than you were. But 40 being where I'm at, working at a restaurant, bringing food to the table, because I'm a runner. I bring people food to the table. To barely bring food to my table is definitely not where I thought I would be, especially with all the gifts and talents, multiple talents and gifts, like just endless gifts that God has given to me and trusted me with. It doesn't add up. The math is not mathing in my situation. So I am so glad that I ain't gonna lie, I've been discouraged. It's very disheartening knowing that you graduated in 2020. Well, my actual graduation, I graduated in 2020, but the graduation ceremony was not until 2021. But to know that you graduated with a degree in graphic design and yet you're still working at a restaurant, that math don't add up. But that's how I ended up. That's my placement where I ended up. So it is very discouraging and it makes you think that, oh gosh, I'm just totally off track in life. And then sometimes when I feel like I'm so off track, I feel like there's no getting back on track. Let's just let go because I'm too far gone. And God has a way pulling you right back on in. And lately was so crazy. Someone had reached out to me to help them on illustrating a book, right? I'm sorry, my hand is going numb, so that's why the camera's shaking. Help me do illustrations for their book. And that prompted me to, because I had been so far off of graphic design that I hadn't even had my computer together. So it prompted me to quickly get my computer back up and running. And now that I got my computer up and running and getting that well needed practice in doing illustrations, because I haven't really done a whole book like that, that practice is going to get me into finally illustrating my own books that I've been trying to do, but just never ended up doing. And now that my computer is up and running and my software is up and running, it has been like people reaching out to me. So I'm working on a logo for someone. And I'm like, it's so crazy how you feel like you're just lost in life, really. But God actually has you right on track. You're not too far off course. And me, if I don't think nobody else is further off course in life than I am. Like, girl, you could start after me and you gonna reach your destination way before I get to my destination. And I've been on this path probably longer than half of anybody been on this path. Just like YouTubers. I've been on the path of being a YouTuber longer than anybody I look around and see. And they are all far more successful, further along in their journey. Heck, I was even, I don't really listen to the same YouTubers Money does, but me and Money were hanging out yesterday, and she was listening to this one girl, a young girl, and basically she does story times. And most of the story times are just about her sex life, really, her dating and sex life. And one video that she plays says, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe we just hit 10,000 subscribers in less than a year." And I'm like, automatically my first response wanted to be like, wow, I wish I could reach 10,000 subs. I wish I could reach 2,000. So I wish I could just get monetized in less than a year. In less than, honestly, I've been on YouTube since YouTube started. This channel here I've been on since 2013. So that's 11 years. I've been on this channel, still not monetized. And devoutly posting since 2020. Since the shutdown of 2020. Devoutly, almost daily posting. Still not monetized. So the first instinct is to look at her and say, why not me? But I'm in the slow cooker. God has given me to wherever, because now I'm clueless as to where he wants me. But wherever he wants me, it is a slow path that way that he's taking me, but he's still getting me back on path. And that used to bother me, and that probably was an attack of the enemy. What he would always use, he would always make sure I see everyone else being successful in what I'm doing, way more successful, and make sure that I see these stories so that I can say, why not me? Just like with wrongful convictions, y'all know I'm fighting my husband's wrongful conviction, which he got more time than people that committed their crimes. Like, literally, like, why this hard situation here? Like, why did I meet the one man that was gonna go to jail till Jesus come back? Like, out of all my soulmates, I meet the one that is not available. Like, girl. And then I see people that did their crimes, get their sentences reduced, they get out far less time, they get their family back together, and they move on. They're not still sitting up at prison like 22 years later, like your girl. You know how many people I've seen come into this life and get to exit this life. And every time I hear that story of my husband's coming home, y'all know how that feels. And you know automatically, and the devil knows that, it's going to make me want to say, but why not us? Why not us? Why is it not our turn? And I just realized that it's just going to be in God's timing, and it's just not his will for us at this time, right? But those are tactics that he will use. He will completely show you. Now, he's not going to show me the people that are doing worse than me. He's going to show you somebody that's way more successful, and look how fast they were able to do it, and you can't do it. So I'm not taking that bait, right? Not taking that bait.